In 2007, Hollywood actor Owen Wilson was hospitalised after attempting to take his own life due to his battle with depression. On the outside, Wilson at the time showed hilarity on screen, but was struggling with his fight against depression. Many of his friends at the time wondered why and if they could have seen anything to help prevent the Loki star from attempting to take his own life. Trying to mask or hide the signs of negative mental health is a common coping mechanism. Portraying a happy, stable mindset externally whilst experiencing mental turmoil is common. The behind enemy lines star has been working through his issues. Like the jungle he waded through, filled with adversity, Owen is hoping to reach the other side. There are 3 categories of signs that Wilson's family and friends may have been able to recognise. 1. Personality signs such as notable changes in mood or energy levels, increased anger, aggression or irritability, compulsive or reckless behaviour, and a difficulty concentrating. 2. Physical signs, like sleeping less or an increased reliance on substances such as alcohol and caffeine, and changes in appetite. 3. Auditory signs, like sounding withdrawn, preoccupied and being overly quiet compared to usual, are just a few indicators of distress. After a few days at the hospital, Owen returned home. He was accompanied by his brothers Luke and Andrew to help him with his recovery. According to Wilson, his older brother Andrew was instrumental in the aftermath of the incident. Andrew immediately started sleeping at Owen's house, waking him up every morning and making sure he kept to his daily schedule. By being there for Owen, Andrew was able to recognise the signs if Owen would start to feel low again, and was there to offer support and help when he needed it most. 14 years after his suicide attempt, Wilson said about his recovery, "After a very long time, life even started to seem enjoyable again." Finding himself in the darkest point of his life, Owen said that because of the help of his brother, he feels he is now in a lucky place of optimism. After his experiences, he feels pretty grateful and says, "Well, grateful is one of those words that get used all of the time. Appreciative of, stuff." Now Wilson is in a place of positive mental health. He is likely to show the signs of positive mental health. These can include feeling confident when faced with a new situation or people, feeling optimistic in general, not always blaming yourself, setting and achieving goals, feeling good about yourself, and generally having good self-esteem. An important part of having good mental health is building resilience. Resilience allows you to cope with unexpected changes and challenges in your life. People who have resilience can manage their stress better, which means they are less likely to develop mental disorders like depression and anxiety. You can learn coping skills to build your resilience and ensure good mental health. Often it can be very difficult to recognise the signs of someone going through mental health problems. They may be putting on a facade to hide their true emotions, as they may feel ashamed of what they are going through. However, one of the best ways to see how someone is doing is showing that you are there for them and that you care for them. Asking how someone is and reaching out to friends or family that may seem isolated is a great way to help people who feel like they have no one to turn to. Growing up, Owen Wilson was always aware of death. From as early age as 11, he explained that he didn't remember even talking with his parents about it. However, he remembers one significant brief encounter. "Although I do remember one time saying to my dad, and I remember exactly where in the house, saying, 'I worry about dying,' and seeing my dad turn away and catch himself," he recalled. "And I was surprised to see that reaction, but who knows, maybe that was part of why I said it." It isn't always easy for people struggling with their mental health to find people and to talk to them about their worries, struggles and fears. A feeling of rejection or dismissal can result in that person feeling even worse about their issues and then internalise them even more. Although there are more dedicated services and mental health support systems, work needs to continue on increasing accessibility and addressing other issues that prevent an individual from accessing the help they need. such as the stigmatisation surrounding mental health.